Hi you guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to vlog 6. So today we are going to be talking about cultivation. So cultivation actually has to do with media and different types of mediums, and it was created by a theorist named George Gerbner. He believed that the culture around us was created because of the television and the media that we have. He also believed that since television was so pervasive, it is the reason why certain views have been cultivated in our cultures. It also includes a syndrome called mean world syndrome, which is when people who watch more heavy and violent television are more likely to mistrust people and just see the world overall more gloomy and just be more pessimistic than optimistic. This theory really stuck out to me because I love TV shows, I love movies, I love media, and just watching all of that. And some of my favorite TV shows are more violent and gloomy and dark, like Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is one of my favorite TV shows. I have watched all 8 seasons. I can tell you everything that happens in all of them. But me personally, I am the glass is half full rather than half empty. So to see this theory and see that, like mostly people who watch extremely violent TV shows and more depressing TV shows are going to mostly see the world as a dark and scary place. But I don't see it like that. It doesn't really impact me like that. So to have this theory kind of pointed out to me and brought to my attention really kind of got me thinking, maybe that's why some people view the world the way they do. This is actually, honestly, it's a pretty good theory. It includes some good evaluation tactics like theatrical scope, which is when a theory can be more generalized and observed more than once, with this having to do with media and culture and everything. That stuff is ever changing. So we are able to do so many different observations and tests on it, which leads me into how it also includes the test of time, because it is constantly always changing, always evolving. We can test that 10, 15, 20 years from now and see if the validity of this theory is still as strong as it was 5 years ago. When it comes to testing this in the real world, I would kind of like to keep it a little simple. So I would have 2 different groups, and one group watch a more dramatic and like violent and heavy TV show or movie, while the other group watches a more lighthearted, upbeat, positive movie or TV show, and then see how that kind of has impacted their views on life and culture, and then swap the groups. So then the group that was watching the extremely violent, heavy show or movie, see if they change their outlook on life just because they've started to switch over to this more uplifting and positive form of media instead of the darkness that they were seeing, and then vice versa with the other group, see if that has impacted their life. I would also just like to see if people are constantly fed specific types of media, if that is going to change how they view certain aspects of their life. And by that I mean if they are fed certain media that is pushing against culture norms, if one person really is against something, if they're constantly fed media that is going against what they believe, if that will change how they view the culture and view the world. And just kind of see if, like, does media really affect so much of like what we as a society believe is right and wrong? So that's kind of how I would test it. But leave those comments down below, guys. It was great seeing you all. I will see you all next week for vlog number 7. So I love y'all. See you guys next week.